we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Blues of St. Louis and the Houston Oilers. And we are underway from Houston. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Back going. Wide left.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sampson and Bruker able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Crap goal 80. Go.
Richardson off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Stop low 18.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Gay's kick is good, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down,
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Julian Blackmon bringing him down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5.
Right now, you got 58, 26.
In motion right, that's Wilson. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
This 2nd and 4. Richardson looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Off play action, Richardson. And his throw here is incomplete. Alec Pierce, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. When you look at this defense, this unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give.
70 Timberwolves.
This pass left side to Downs. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Josh Downs with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Oilers are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 32-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. He gets this one complete to Bowden. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, here's Abanikanda. And Good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second down and 4. Abanikanda once again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They give now to Abanikanda, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown. Israel Abanikanda. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Blues are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Richardson now on 2nd down. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Ready, set.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On the option to give to Taylor here. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's on the tackle, Braden Smith. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Hardman on the return. Pushing his way through. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll begin on the ground here with Abanikanda. And he goes goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Here's Rodgers. Catch is made by Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
First down, Blues.
On the handoff, Abanikanda.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And they'll go again with Abanikanda.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
On second down, here's Rodgers.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Gay is on for the point after. It's good to make it 17-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. McKenzie now to return it. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Second down, here's Richardson. Got a man, it's complete to Jelani Woods.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ready.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
Let's go now.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. He'll get this one to Pittman. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
At the 18-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3. Now Richardson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. Ooh, the juke. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Jonathan Taylor, and he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Rodgers now on 1st down. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. And what a big-time play there. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And again, it's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Abanikanda. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now Rodgers going to shift them around. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Abanikanda. Touchdown.
Israel Abanikanda, ball carrier. Touchdown, St. Louis.
Wolf on now for the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
18-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. This pass left side to Downs. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Play action. Now Richardson. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
At the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
That complete to Downs. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
On for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown in this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch. Back now here on EA Sports, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught. This is Abanikanda. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 8 and a 1st down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Rodgers now to throw. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
1st down, Blues.
Here's Abanikanda. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown. Israel Abanikanda with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Blues have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the jump.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
On 2nd down, here's the option. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. It's going the other way. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. They'll run it with Abanikanda. And he'll get this down only to the 18. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Abanikanda.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
26. Hey, 626. 50.
To throw is Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson from 17 yards out. And the Blues are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd down. Richardson eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Here's Richardson. That's complete to Pierce. And he would get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Richardson. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
On for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And his kick is no good. Oh, by the slimmest of margins, he missed it wide to the left. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Yeah, Brandon, that's a tough distance with the game on the line because you'd like to give your kicker better odds than that. Anything 50-plus, we know it's going to be difficult. And that one proved to be just a little too difficult. And now it appears it's going to cost them the football game.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So